Twin Peaks, unlike any other TV series, became 1990's most notorious national obsession.
Laura Palmer.
Today we're going to talk about the special home video edition, which contains the international pilot, and that's going to be the main focus today, the international pilot and its differences between the original pilot, a version we all know and love. You know, this is, a damn fine cup of coffee. Welcome back to the Ecto-Violence channel. My name is Alec. Today, we're talking about Twin Peaks on VHS. It even says on the front, Special Home Video Edition of the series premiere. Contains footage not broadcast. If you didn't know, there was an international pilot to this series. The network wanted them to do this in case the series wasn't picked up for a full series. That way they could market it as a TV movie if they needed to. This version is essentially the same all the way through to the end, and then there's an additional 15 minutes or so, and that's what we're going to get into. First, we're going to pop this tape in. I'm going to read some of the back of this VHS to you. You're holding the special home video version of the feature-length Twin Peaks pilot, the staggeringly original first season premiere of the series that captured 2 Emmys from a total of 14 nominations and the Peabody Award. It features a mind-warp finale not seen on network TV, to keep conversations at water coolers and donut stands going for days. Stop by, grab a cup of joe, try the pie, solve a murder in Twin Peaks. Population 51,201 and growing stranger by the minute. The original pilot ends with Sarah Palmer seeing a vision of a hand grabbing James's half of the locket out of the ground. This one, she's sort of having a nervous breakdown on the couch, and she remembers seeing Bob at the end of Laura's bed. She screams, and it's all around terrifying. So when I hadn't seen this ending before, I definitely expected it to be like something completely different that had nothing to do with the rest of the plot. Surprisingly though, it's not too far off base, and some of the scenes in this are actually reused in other episodes. The one-armed man calls Cooper and tells him that Laura's killer's in the hospital.
Agent Cooper.
Were you sleeping?
Yes. Who is this?
It's a strange night. There's something in the air.
Leland calls Lucy and Andy at Lucy's house during a very bizarre scene where Andy's playing the trumpet and she's playing with one of those paddle balls.
I'm not at the sheriff's office, and since I'm not there, I'm over at my house, and I don't have any idea where he is.
Lucy, listen to me, please. My wife has just remembered. She believes that she saw the killer this morning in Laura's bedroom.
So the one-armed man meets Cooper, Harry, and Andy in the morgue where Laura's corpse was.
Through the darkness of future past, the magician longs to see one chance out between 2 worlds. Fire, walk with me.
He recites the Fire Walk With Me chant, and then he explains about him and Bob and the convenience store. Dialogue that's reused later on. He explains the tattoo, why he cut his arm off. They show him 2 different sketches, and he identifies one as Bob, the one that Laura saw. They're like, so where's Bob? And he's like, dude, he's in the basement right now. And they're like, oh, shit. They go down there, and Bob's doing like a candle ritual, being all creepy and Bob-like.
Welcome to the killer's lair. Come down. I won't hurt you.
Some of this stuff is reused, like when he says,
Mike, can you hear me?
There's even the death bag line.
Catch you with my death bag.
Mike bursts in and shoots him. He falls over and dies, and then Mike dies. Cooper says,
Make a wish.
and then, guess what? 25 years later. This is the iconic dream sequence from episode 2 of the original series, just sort of tacked on here at the end very interestingly. This is why this stuff is super interesting. You can actually find both versions of this pilot available on the Twin Peaks Gold Box Edition set. You can obviously get a hold of it here. I think you might be able to get a Laserdisc version. You might be able to find a ripped version online somewhere, but other than that, you're mostly going to be seeing the normal pilot version, which is what everybody wants. But if you're a super nerd, this is something you gotta see, you know what I mean? It's a fun what if Twin Peaks was a movie instead of a TV show. This could have been it, you know? And I do gotta say, this is a beautiful tape. Just look at it. It's got that Warner Home Video on the side. Fits in nicely with Lost Boys. At some point in the future, I'm definitely going to do a video about the history of Twin Peaks home media. If you like this video, be sure to check out this one and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.
What?